Alright, let's get the hell out of this room. You? There's a lot of different kinds of medication. It's hard to tell them apart. Shelves are packed with bottles of medicine I can't identify. Well, I guess we'll... Oh, wait. Here we go. This bed doesn't look very comfortable. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to... Head and left arm is sitting on the bed. Maybe something I forgot a lot of body parts. So I have to get them all at once. Or... Can I combine them now? No, I cannot. John is just lying there. John is just lying there. Well, what the hell am I to do? Cool, it's unlocked. Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't realize that would happen. Let's see it. Huh, a piece of paper. What's this? Is this some kind of medical record? New materials added to the file screen. Alright, let's check that. Medical record. John, 51.3. Lucy, 53.2. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Ah. What the hell are you doing? Don't you want to get out of here? But I'm tired. What's this? A light switch? Doesn't seem to be working. Hey, it's locked. Won't even budge. You think this is the exit? Hard to tell. Whoa! It's a ray of light going through the beaker. And it's hitting the thing on the right. Well, let's use our liquids. Hey, the blue light turned on. And I heard a noise. It sounded like something unlocking. What? Got a leg. This is the left foot of the mannequin. You think I'm better? What? You think my legs are skinnier? Oh my goodness. Ah. Our light's on now. I think I heard another noise. I get it. You combine the red liquid and the blue liquid to make a purple one. Good job, Junpei. Purple light came on and I heard it unlock. Sure, it's unlocked. The lock with the purple plate has got to be unlocked. Alright, let's see what happened. Beaker with purple liquid inside of it. Fake right leg. The right foot of the medical mannequin. I guess it's a woman's foot, but damn, doesn't look hot at all. Have you got a thing for feet 7? No, that's crazy. You're sure acting kind of shady. For reals, dog. Fake stomach. This is a really big nose. That's no nose. It's a space station. Oh, a stomach. Nope. Alright. How about this? A sink. The doctors and nurses probably wash their hands here before an operation. Nothing suspicious here. What? I think we got all the Lucy bits. Loosey goosey. Okay, so we've collected the 6 parts of the medical mannequin. So the ones we've got must be for Lucy, right? Yeah. Seems like it. Well, I say we give Lucy her parts back. Any objections? Igiotti. Nope, agreed. Alright, let's get started. Combine! Boop. Oh, there's a number on here. 51 kilograms. What's this? Is this the weight? Well, we were just stacking body parts on it, so it makes sense it'd be the weight. Hey, nothing happened. That's odd. Maybe it's the wrong weight. Wait? Yeah, well, you know how there's a scale inside of the bed? Maybe. We need to get the scale to a specific number. How are we gonna do that? I think we're supposed to swap her body parts with John's. Oh. Let's give it a shot. Operating instructions. The screen below displays 2 medical mannequins. You can switch your body parts by touching the parts you want to switch out and the part you want to switch in. There we go. Hey Junpei, I just heard something. It came from John's operating table. Better check it out. Hey Junpei, look at the scale. Alright. Huh? Is it on the scale? Boop. Hey, it opened. Oh, I get it. Must have opened because we matched John's weight to what's on this chart. There's a marking grid on this key. I think it's a Jupiter symbol. Sure looks like it. Oh, companions, comrades, what say you we get the hell out of here? Hey, hold on. Junpei stopped, about to put the key into the doorknob. What's up? Where's Clover? Huh? Junpei turned around. Clover was nowhere to be seen. God damn it. Where the hell did she go? Oh. Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her. Sure thing. Junpei left Seven at the door and headed back to the operating room. He found her standing next to the operating table. She was staring at the mannequin. Hey Clover, what's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here. Huh? She didn't respond. She hadn't been standing up and breathing. Junpei might have thought she was dead. What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? It wasn't the best joke, but it was something. An attempt to lighten the mood. Clover didn't laugh. She stood stock still and said nothing. Hey Clover, can you hear me? Perhaps there was something he'd said, or perhaps there was something else. Suddenly, her mouth opened. She whispered in a dry, dead voice. My brother might be dead. Huh? That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next. Suddenly, the operating room felt very, very cold. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? He gave her a small shake, but she still didn't respond. The silence grew heavier. Junpei? Why not? Oh yeah. He didn't know why, but suddenly Junpei remembered something he'd been given earlier. He reached into his pocket and took it out. A 4-leaf clover. Santa had given it to him in the second classroom. He held it out to Clover. I don't remember a classroom. Oh, second class. Gotcha. Did you know that each leaf on the 4-leaf clover means something? Hope, faith, love, and luck. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. He pressed the 4-leaf clover into her hand. Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith, and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck. Snake, I mean your brother. He's not dead. He's alive somewhere. I'm sure of it. You just gotta believe in that. Clover stared at the 4-leaf clover in her hand. You could see tears start to form at the corners of her eyes. Thank you. Her voice was tiny and broken, and as she spoke, she started to cry. She tried to hide her tears by looking at the floor, but it did little good. She wiped away tears with the baggy arms of her jacket, but more quickly took their place. No matter how she tried, she couldn't stop crying. Her tears made small, wet circles on the floor. Thank you. She said it again. Then she looked up at Junpei and seemed to choke down the last of her grief. She did her best to smile. Junpei wiped an errant tear from her cheek with his thumb and gave her the best smile he could manage. Come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit. But still, she didn't move. Wait. Before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you. What's that? What do you think when you hear the word experiment? For a moment, his mind froze. Then he came back to his senses and realized the word meant nothing to him, aside from the dictionary definition. What? Oh, huh. I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, they knew about the 4-leaf clover. Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you're making less than no sense right now. Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it. Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this? What is this experiment you were talking about? Clover looked away. The 4-leaf clover was still in her hand. She stared at it for a long moment, and then finally spoke. You promise you won't tell anyone? Cross my heart. Really? Really. I can trust you, right? Of course you can. Clover slipped a 4-leaf clover into her pocket. Her eyes still red from crying. She looked up at Junpei. Okay then, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened on the ship 9 years ago. Wait. On this ship? Yeah, this ship. He was entirely lost. He had 1,000 questions, but it was probably best, he thought, to save them until Clover had finished. It was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing. Something about communicating through these fields that you can't see. Fields that you can't see. He'd heard something like this before. Clover nodded. Like, think about this. She pointed at the operating table. On top of it was a somewhat mismatched medical mannequin whose parts had been swapped with another mannequin. This is John, right? But is he really John? All Junpei could think was, she has finally completely lost it. Isn't this like Lock Socks, or the ship of Theseus? Junpei grew even more confused. He never heard of either of those things, although they sounded smart. I never heard of Lock Socks. I know the ship of Theseus, though. You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes? Junpei shook his head. Clover laughed. Okay, well pay attention then. This is how Lock Socks work. Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks. One of them gets a hole in it. What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei? I know where this is going. Well, I guess I'd patch it up. Get some cloth and close the hole. But what if another hole opens? I'd add another patch, I suppose. What if another hole opened after that? Another patch, I guess? Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches, till eventually the original cloth for this sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say that they're the same socks you started with? That's tough. Junpei crossed his arms. So that's a Lock Socks thing. Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it. The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that the ship is the ship of Theseus you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then what ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? It was an interesting question. Clover could see Junpei was intrigued. Hey, you think it's the same? What's the same? These guys. Is this John? Or is it Lucy now? Junpei looked at the operating table again. Could be Juicy, a mannequin full of body parts from a different body. Clover had been right. It was just like Lock Socks in the ship of Theseus. The part of the body that holds a person's identity is the head. Of course, for many hundreds of years, conventional wisdom held that a man's identity resided in his heart, or any other number of internal organs. John's head and heart were both his. But apart from that, and his single arm, the rest of his body had once been Lucy's. Was that mannequin really John? We're just like these mannequins. She looked at Junpei again. Think about it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die, and new ones are born. Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once. Or maybe a part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, these cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's how we're all connected. Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye. Well, it's not a field so much as it is causation. The silence was broken by Seven. Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long? You and I had a moment earlier. Can I just, poke her a little bit? Seven's head appeared in the doorway. He was not happy. How long are you gonna make me wait? You don't have time to screw around. Junpei and Clover looked at each other. Clover looked at Junpei as if to say there was more she wanted to tell him. She shook her head. Whatever she had to tell him, she didn't want to tell him in front of Seven. Seven seemed to catch on. Oh, what were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting? No, it wasn't. We were just playing with the mannequins. Huh? Let's go, Junpei. Moving a little bit too fast to be entirely innocent, Clover headed toward the exit. Seven stared after her, then turned to Junpei with an amused expression. Playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei. Whatever, you're the one who wants to fuck him. You're a dick. Junpei dashed past him and traced Clover's path out the door. With a short laugh, Seven followed. They stood looking at the door. Junpei took out the Jupiter key. Alright, gonna open it now. Is that cool? You don't need to keep asking. Just do it, alright? Fine then. He slid the key into the keyhole and turned it. He felt it unlock. And that's when shit got real. The door opened to the soft, melancholy creek. Beyond it lay a simple white hallway. There was no fanfare or confetti. Obviously, there was no one there to applaud them. They simply walked through the door. That was it. Alright, let's get going. Hey man, what's up with you? So serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy? You know, get a little excited? Not really. Junpei turned away from Seven and took his first step down the simple white hallway. My brother might be dead. Going to be next. Clover had told him only a few minutes before that her brother was probably dead, and she was likely to follow him. How could he pretend to be happy after hearing something like that? Man, they're real deep in the philosophy today. Oh well. I'm gonna see what happens after we leave the operating room tomorrow. Bye.